What's up, everybody? It's GrandSubject. I'm back with another video. Uh, I'm doing this video, doing a little bit of explaining what I'm coming up with anyway. This video is about making a vintage to classic all steel lugged road bike into a gravel bike for pretty cheap. And I'm trying to do this with trying out different frames and frame sizes and whatnot. So far, the luck of this working's kind of slim, but there might be a way, and I'll tell you that way here in a minute. But for now, let's show you what I got going on. In that last video, I had a Schwinn World Sport, about a 80, whatever, 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. I think it's a 61 frame. It's taller, so it has longer seat stays and chain stay, or supposedly, I guess it does, but it still wouldn't work with that one. When you've seen in the video, having a little bit of trouble making this happen. So let me explain a little bit more real quick. So here is this real quick. This is one of the gravel wheels tires that I'm trying to make happen. And then here, this right here, real quick, that right there. I know you can read. If you can't read, I'll bring it up close. Right? You see that? Okay? You're gonna need one of these. So I seen something online kind of recently. I think I looked it up and seen it before, but I just happened to look it up again and seen it. And I had bought these tires a while back and couldn't do anything with them because they're 29-inch tires, and I was thinking, I don't have a 29-inch bike. I can't use these tires. But I got them so cheap, I just bought them because they were only like $6 a piece on like a whatever 90, whatever 75, whatever percent discount kind of thing. Got them really cheap. The inner tubes ended up costing more than the tires, but so I seen some online, excuse me, where they took a 700C wheel size and used a 29-inch tire on a 700C wheel. So you can see it's pretty stout, right? That's pretty stout, because you're used to seeing little bitty tires on these wheels, right? Well, it fits on there really good. This does not have the inner tube in it right now, because I'm just trying to like trial and error fit these different style frames and whatnot, different size frames, different make frames, old vintage steel frames that I got. I have a little collection of them. The smaller ones I've torn apart and tore down just for parts, whatnot, and then put the frames back to the side. I haven't tried to sell them yet, which I need to. But so yeah, I seen the video online. I thought, well, I want to try that and see if that'll work. So boom, bam, there it is. Let's do an up and close real quick of the tire. The tire is made by a brand called Innova, right? I don't know if you can see that. Innova. Maybe you can see that in there somehow. And then we got 700 by 54C, right? But over here it says 29 by 2.0. So I seen it anyway. I seen a video online where they're showing this isn't nothing fancy. The rim, it's a Weinman rim, nothing fancy. It's kind of newer. But yeah. So I thought, I got these tires. I'm just gonna try to see if that'll work and do it myself and see if it'll work. I do have a different front wheel. This is just a trial and error wheel. I got a matching wheel for the back wheel that you've seen on the Schwinn World Sport. I got a matching front wheel. So things are going to change up if I can get this to work. 29-inch inner tube you're going to need. It's sealed on the back. I aired it up and everything on the back wheel. You can't see it right now because I got it on my KHS vintage steel road bike. This one is, the KHS is from the early to mid 70s, possibly late 70s. So let's get into it a little bit more. So right here, this right here is a Schwinn World. It's a smaller frame. I'm more of a person that likes larger frames because of the flex. I notice a difference anyway than compared to a shorter frame. There's flex differences on frame sizes, right? Like the fork usually gives you the most springy part of the whole thing anyway, whatnot. But so this one's pretty much identical to the World Sport, the tall one I just showed. But this one, not enough room also. You can just almost look at it and see. Now if you were wanting to, like, which to me, I don't think you're going to ruin, I wouldn't think I'd ruin the frame. I'd just mess up the paint by taking like a clamp and squeezing it in. You don't necessarily want to push it out, but just squeeze it in. It would look kind of small right here or whatever, but maybe that could work if you really want to make it happen with that big of a size tire. Right, really needs smaller because I'm not having any luck. It's not fitting anything. So this frame, it has a derailleur hanger. This is probably from the late 80s. And you can see on the wheel drop out there, it has like a filling in there on both sides. See? Now the World Sport, it only has a filling on the gear side over here. It only has a filling there. On the other side, it's open. This one is a little bit different. They use different dropouts for the back of the frame here. Just what I was just telling you. But these are shorter too also, if you notice. But they do have where it's like on both sides, it's almost like it's more real. It's more solid or whatever because it's kind of fat, as you can see. It's not just, I'll show you real quick. Another one. This one, Schwinn World Sport. It's pretty decent. So now, here. This one is of about the same size. It's just black. There are some differences, like right here. There's just small differences you'll find on them. Where the cable goes compared to the other one being here. Pretty much same kind of fork, I would think. The fork's somewhere for the World somewhere. But so anyway, let's check that out. See, not much space again there. So this one, no go. Maybe it's to do with the chain stay and the seat stay being a shorter frame. But so anyway, on to this next part here, the wheel stay here, the dropout. This one, you see how big it is. It's longer, so it's maybe got a little more to it. And on both sides, this one does not have a derailleur hanger, okay? But so I'm thinking the gears won't work, but possibly if you was to convert the bike into a single speed and you can go back quite a bit further, you might make it happen. Maybe not that big of a tire on a smaller frame like this, but possibly a go on a larger frame, maybe a different brand than this. This brand is, I forget what this brand is. I think it's a Ross. I know it's not a Fuji or a Nishiki. I think it's a Ross. But yeah, cheaper, all steel, like a chrome ollie. another one real quick. I gotta show, I guess I like this one. This one's cool. I like the color. BCA America Tange 5 steel tubing. Makes a different sound, don't it? It's like, sounds like it's lighter. It's not. It's about, they're all about the same. There are some that are heavy tubes, so fair warning, there are some out there that are like heavy tubes, like Concords and stuff like that. Some of the Japanese ones that are real cheap are like heavy tubes. And then some of the other Japanese are extremely light tubes, like racing bikes. Them are more hard to come across. Malaysias and whatnot, Bridgestones and stuff like that. Some of them they're kind of more hard to come by, find. Plus the people are paying attention to what some of this stuff is, and they're starting to catch on to what this stuff is worth, because there's not much of it left. There's not much of this left, like, especially like girl frames get thrown away all the time. Nobody wants them, not even you girls. So anyway, again, same thing here. It's flat. There is no indentation, you know, it's flat. It's just still good stuff. Excuse me. This is still good stuff. But no derailleur hanger. Basically the same as the last one I showed you. It's just this one's a girl's frame. Maybe just a hair bit taller here. But just thought I'd show that off. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to make a fat tire gravel bike, but not fat tire, just big tire gravel bike, vintage steel lugged gravel bike. And I'm not having the greatest luck with making a 29 go on a vintage road bike. Not very good luck so far. But so that's what I've come up with so far. I got this, I got the KHS on the ground here. I don't have the bike stand out, or I just have it on the bike stand. But so yeah, not happening on the KHS neither. It's just too cramped. It's not gonna happen. Maybe a single speed could possibly happen, but I'm thinking that that tire's so big. I'm thinking that maybe the Peugeot here might it might happen. Maybe. We'll see. That's a 35 on there. Or a 38. I think it's a 35. So hopefully maybe the Peugeot might work. I really want it to have gears, but I'm kind of thinking that I might not get what I want, and I might just end up turning the Peugeot into a single speed, so I can have the wheel all the way back and then be able to clear that with that big huge tire. I'm just gonna have to lose a ring off of here and only have one speed. So I don't know, it still might be cool. I might end up spending some money and get like a really nice single speed, a single speed for the back, whatnot, White's Industry or something like that. One of them, there's a few of them that are pretty nice and make the bike like a really loud bike when you're riding it, where it's like really loud. I'm not a fan of that. I like my bike as quiet as possible so I can hear what's going on around me. If somebody ain't paying attention when I come up behind me, it ain't my fault. I usually say, on the left. I usually say that, but sometimes I just don't. I just ride. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna make this happen, okay? Because, man, I'm telling you, wouldn't that be so cool on there? Having that big old monster on there and having my drop bars on there for the nostalgic part of it. It's gonna be cool. I know I'm gonna have to change that fork. That fork ain't gonna work, but I still got the original fork, so no biggie. yeah, so just thought I'd show that off. If you're thinking about doing anything like this, 700C to 29-inch tire, uh, it works, but finding the vintage bike to make it work, that's where it gets tricky. I don't think the Continental will fit it. I'll do a video on the Continental, or Continentals with an S soon. Talk a little bit about that bike, whatnot. It's just kind of up there in my display for now. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna cut the video. We'll get in another video soon. I just thought I'd kind of update and come back to this, what's going on with the 700 by 54. Are you serious? Yep, I'm trying it. I'm trying to make it happen, you know. It might, we'll see. I'm having fun doing it. I've been so busy with other things and whatnot lately, I haven't really had much time to have any fun doing any kind of bicycle things. So, it's getting cold again. You might see me a little bit more. That whole last 3 months, basically, I've been just busy. We had dry weather for 3 months. That's unheard of in Indiana. Usually it's like already super wet and cold, you know what I mean? But this year was a great year. At least I thought I had a good year this year. For me, it was a good year. I did some things that helped me with my car stuff, and just all kinds of things going on with me right now. I'm in a good mood. I'm happy about it. Any comments? Hit that subscribe button. And hope you guys like my funny hat this time. Excuse me. I like funny, crazy hats. I like all kinds of style hats. I love hats. I do. I don't wear them all the time. I really don't wear a hat much, but I like owning all kinds of different hats and stuff. I do. So anyway, yesterday was Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day. Anybody that was, you know what I mean? All that. Thank you. And, yeah, let's get to the next video here coming soon. Come on, bring me another video. Alright, guys. We will catch you later. It's starting to get a little bit chilly out here. I gotta turn the heat back on. My heater makes a bunch of noise, so... But I'm gonna be out here this evening trying to do a few things. Not just messing with the Peugeot and seeing if the 29s will fit or not, but... Yeah, so they're on there. They'll hold air. We'll see what happens. You guys, take it easy. Peace out.